Steve Post from Wing Nation Pit Side, where we've caught up with Alex Bowman here. Alex, well, let's get the prelim night out of the way. I got a lot I want to talk to you about, but the prelim night, sounds like you have a little work to do, and you had some work to do on your prelim, too.
Yeah, we brought a new car here that we haven't run before, and I can't leave anything alone. So we brought a new car here last year for CJ. It was really, really good, and thought there were a couple areas we could make it a little better, and kind of did the opposite, made it a little worse. So just were way too tight all night. Hot laps was really ugly. Heat race was ugly. Qualifier was ugly. B and the A were okay, but still not where we wanted to be. So making a bunch of changes tonight, and hopefully we'll be ready to go on Saturday. We still ran 10th, so it's not the end of the world, but definitely want to run a lot better than that.
The energy you put into it on a NASCAR race, we had a rain delay sometime in the summer, and you were worried because you had to move your cars and everything. How much energy do you put into this week over the course of the year?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Over the course of the year, just tinkering. I feel like I only get to race these once a year, so try to make it count. CJ's a really good race car driver. He has a good shot at coming here and contending for a win. So I want to give him the best piece he can to come and do that. So just making sure everything's perfect before we get here, and they got to look good as well. So I'm a little OCD about my stuff, trying to keep it clean and make it look as nice as possible, as well as be as light as possible and ready to go. So put a lot of effort into it. I'm really fortunate that the guys down at HMS and the R&D shop let me work on it down there. I guess now it's the Hendrick Performance Shop, but they treat me pretty well down there, and some of the guys hang out after hours and help me out, so that's a lot of fun too.
What's it like being an owner? You've been a driver for so long, and Mr. Hendrick does a great job with the ownership on the Cup stuff. What's it like to be an owner for CJ's car?
Yeah, it's different for sure. The first couple of years were really stressful. I've definitely calmed down a lot with it. Yesterday during the Race of Champions, I didn't even watch. So definitely not as stressed as I used to be about it, but it's different for sure. I think it's hard to do both, especially last night and the same night it was hard to do both at the same time. But I enjoy it. I can drink beer all day, so that's always a good time. That's kind of what the Chili Bowl is all about. And hopefully Thursday goes well for him, and Saturday will go well as well.
And finally, how important is it for you to be hands-on with these race cars?
I grew up doing it. When I raced midgets, I really raced pavement midgets way more than dirt, but I was always working on those cars, and even when I drove for other people, I was still working on their cars as well. So I enjoy it. I almost enjoy working on these cars more than I do driving them. Yesterday, I definitely didn't enjoy driving it very much, so working on it was probably the fun part, but just tinkering. The atmosphere here is so different than any other race, and to come to a place with really no rules, kind of be able to innovate and bring what you want, that's really neat. So I enjoy that side of it, and shaving off ounces here and there and making the cars as light and nice as possible. I really enjoy that through the year too, honestly, not just at the racetrack. Finding new stuff and developing new stuff is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun indeed. He also has the dog here, and the cooler is stocked too. That's very important with Alex's race team, right? We're stocked up.
Yeah, I don't know how long we'll stay stocked for, but we started the week stocked up. We're halfway through, and it's over halfway gone, so we'll be all right. We might be in trouble, but we both got a race on Saturday, so it'll be calmer.
Pace yourself, that's for sure. Pace yourself. That's Alex Bowman. I'm Steve Post, Pitside here, presented by Sage Fruit, an exceptional eating experience.